Recording in
Hare. Hare Krishna. I welcome you all for this today's session. Does God exist? So before that, today is an auspicious day or a festival with Jagannath Ratha Yatra festival today. The Lord of the universe is coming out for a darshan. So he is coming to give his darshan to each and every one of us. So in that spirit, we'll recite this bhajan by Vasudeva Ghosha. Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachidananda Tribhuvana Korita Charana Vandana Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachidananda Tribhuvana Korita Charanavandana Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachiranandana Bhuvanai Koreja Charanavandana Neelachale Chanka Chakra Gadapadmadha Neelachale Chanka Chakra Gadapadmadha Nadiyanandare Dandakamandaluka Nadiyanandare Dandakamandaluka Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachirananda Tribhuvana Korija Charana Vandana He ho bole pura bedi Ravana badila He ho bole pura bedi Ravana badila Goti Prakasha Korina Goti Akasha Korina Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachirananda Bhuvanaya Korita Charana Vandana Shri Radha Bhave Gora Avata Shri Radha Bhave Gora Avata Hare Krishna Nanda Korilo Prachar Hare Krishna Nanda Korilo Prachar Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachidananda Tribhuvana Korija Ratana Vandana Vasudeva Gosam Koridhana Vasudeva Gosam Koridhana Jai Gaur, Jai Krishna, Jai Jagannath, Jai Gaur, Jai Krishna, Jai Jagannath, Vasudeva Gosam Puri Jodham, Vasudeva Gosam Puri Jodham. Jai Gora, Jai Krishna, Jai Jagannath, Jaya Jaya Jagannath, Sachiranandana, Tribhuvana Gorija Charana Vandana. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Bhavatumi. Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Bhavatumi. Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Bhavatumi. Jaya Jaya Jagannath Sachidanandana Tribhuvanai Kore Jai Charana Vandana. Hare Krishna. So let's see the meaning of this. All glories to dear son of Jagannath Mishra and Sachin Devi. All the three worlds offer prayers unto his lotus feet. In Neelachala, he holds the conch shell, disc, club, and lotus flower. While in the town of Nadia, so Nadia is a town in Calcutta near Mayapur. So he holds a sannyasi staff and water pot. It is said that in the olden times, as Lord Ramachandra, he killed the demon Ravana. Then later, as Lord Krishna, he revealed the splendorously opulent pastimes of Goloka. It is he who has come. He has come. Oh, from Braja. He has come to Nadia, accepting the mode and luster of Sri Radha. He has come from Braja to Nadia. He has come. Now Lord Govinda, the cowherd boy, has become as Lord Gauranga. He has come distributing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Vasudeva Gosha says with folded hands, he who is Gaura, he who is Krishna, he who is Jagannath. So this is the translation. So how many of you have seen Lord Jagannath? How many of you have seen? You have seen? Yeah, okay. So for those who don't know who is Lord Jagannath, he is Swayam Krishna. He is none other than the Krishna. So why he is called Jagannath? Means Jagat means the entire universe. And Nath means he is the creator, maintainer, and everything. He is the whole and sole proprietor of the entire universe. So he has come in this material world to elevate us, to take us back to his spiritual world. So Jagannath is the most merciful form of the Krishna. So why Krishna chose this form? You might be asking. So before that, before his form, let us go back to some history. So once upon a time, a long, long time, there was used to be a king called King Indradumya, who used to rule the kingdom of Orissa. Orissa, Bengal together is called Gaudiya Desh. And that is that place, he used to rule the place. So Indradumna was a great devotee of Lord Sri Krishna. So he is a great devotee of Lord Sri Krishna. So one day he wanted to meet Lord Vishnu. So he heard that somewhere in the place of Orissa near Puri, so it's called Neelachal. So there used to see, there was a form of Vasudeva who is made of a blue crystal. He holding that conch shell, all those things. You know the Vishnu form, the 400 Vishnu form is there. So he wanted to have darshan and have to create a temple over there. So he sends his Brahmana counselor to that place to see where this Lord is residing so that he can come there and then construct a temple for them. So that the Brahmana goes to that village. It's a forest at that time. It's a high dense forest at that time. So in that forest, he met a Sabara kingdom. There was a small tribe called Sabara, and in charge of the Sabara was a great devotee of Vishnu. So he with his help he goes to the place where Madhava was staying. So this Brahmana, when he went there, he saw a pond there. See, we see a pond, right? This pond is nothing but Rohini Kunda. This pond's name is Rohini Kund. So Rohini is the mother of Baladev or Balaram. So what is specialty of this Rohini Kund? So anyone who takes bath in this Rohini Kund attains the Vishnu 400 Vishnu form immediately. So after this life, they go back to the Vaikuntha Loka. There is no doubt about it. So the Brahmana sees a crow falling inside that pond. So immediately a 400 Vishnu form has gone up. So he was amazed by that. What is this? So the Savara tribe had says, so this is the most auspicious place. All the devastating water. So when the Yuga finishes, you will see the Pralaya is coming. So when the Pralaya comes, it comes from these waters and everything goes back into these waters. So this is the Rohini Kund. So when we go there and bath, we will get a 400 form after this life. So he shows. So there is a cave there. You can go into the cave and have a darshan. So he has a nice. The Brahmana has a nice darshan and comes back. And Savara clan says. So anyway, it is becoming in the evening. We'll stay here, and tomorrow you can leave to your place to Indradyumna. So the Savara clan is a person says he gives a nice prasad. So it's all 56 items. It's called Chappan Bhog. So Shastras mentions about so what bhoga you should be offered to the Lord Jagannath. There are 56 items called Chappan Bhog used to serve to Lord Jagannath each and every day. So this Chappan Bhog is not an ordinary meal. So this meal is given by, the ingredients are given by Sakshat Indra and other Devatas. The Devatas, all the people come onto this planet for this Jagannath Mahaprasad. So one day, when Vishnu was sleeping, Narada comes to the Vaikuntha Loka and he asks Mother Lakshmi, is there any remnants left over of Vishnu? So the remnants of the Vishnu is called Prasada. So Lakshmi Devi gives the remnants, only small bit is left, and she gives to Narada. So Narada, taking that prasad, was jubilant. He was jumping up and down, 7 feet high. He is jumping. So you cannot imagine the ecstasy which Narada is in. So he eats the entire prasada, jumping and jumping, and he goes to the Kailasha. To where Kailasha is going. There Lord Shiva sees. Why this Narada is jumping and running over here? This is an unusual, peculiar situation. So Shiva asks, what is that happening? So he says, I had Jagannath Mahaprasad. Then Shiva asks, what about me? Did you bring Jagannath Prasad to me? And Narada says, oh, I forgot. In the ecstasy, I ate everything. There is nothing left. Shiva says, yes, there should be something with you. Please check, it is always with you. And Shiva takes his hand, Narada's hand, and he sees his finger. So in that nail, there is one morsel of grain left over. Narada did not wash his hand properly, and there is one grain left over. And he squeezed, he squeezed like this and brought this grain out. Do you eat that item? Generally, we don't eat. We have to wash your hands properly. And anything within the nail, you should not be eating it. But Shiva takes that one. That very small amount, he puts it in the tongue. And he was jumping more than Narada. He was very much ecstatic. See, he was so ecstatic that it's almost like Pralaya is coming. But this is not the time of Pralaya. Parvati Devi comes running. Hey, Vishnu, Shiva, what is happening? Why are you dancing like this? This is not for the time you to dance. There is so many, about 4 lakh years left over. Then why are you dancing like this? And Shiva says, all this what has happened. Now Parvati asks, where is mine? Just like that, wife asks husband, where is my share? We are 50-50. You have to share with me everything. And where is that 50%? And now Shiva isn't fixed. What should I do? I only squeezed some amount. And he says, Narada, is there anything left? Nothing is left. Shiva squeezed everything. And it ate everything. Now Parvati Devi gets angry. And she creates Mahapralaya. So everything is getting devastated. Earthquakes are coming, volcanoes are coming. So everything is happening. And there Vishnu comes there to Parvati. Hey Parvati, what happened? Why are you so angry? She says, so there is nobody has given your prasad now. Everyone has ate and enjoying. Where is my share? And Vishnu says, oh, your husband has done like this. So I curse your husband. So from tomorrow, whenever my prasad is offered, so it first comes to you, Parvati. So first you honor, and rest everything, the prasad goes to each and every other devata. And last, if anything remain, it goes to Shiva. So today, if you go to Puri temple, so Jagannath Prasad is served 24/7. So Jagannath's hands are never wet, they are always wet. So he always eats. So what is the uniqueness is, so all the temples will close at certain time. Jagannath temple will never close any time. It is always open. Only 1 hour special darshan for the devatas, 23 hours for the general public. And everywhere prasadam is served. And the prasadam goes to Vimala Devi. So she stays nearby Jagannath temple. Yeah, somebody, okay. So it goes to Vimala Devi, and there are other devatas temples are inside. And it prasad goes to my temples, all the temples, and last in the outside, the courtyard, Shiva resides. And there it goes, and from there comes out to Ananda Bajar. So the prasad which was tasted by Jagannath is called prasad, and when it was tasted by all the devatas, it becomes Mahaprasad. So the only prasad of Jagannath is called Mahaprasad. Rest all the things are prasad. So whatever we are serving today or every day, it is always offered to Jagannath and to other devatas. Whatever you are honoring is the Mahaprasad you are honoring. So all the devatas are eager for this Mahaprasad. So while going, please honor the Mahaprasad as like the devatas used to honor. So one day, Rohini Devi was narrating the entire incidents of what happened in the Goloka to the people of Dwaraka, because people of Dwaraka don't know what happened in Vrindavan. So she keeps Subhadra Devi, who is a sister of Krishna, to guard outside, so that nobody else will come inside. So she was narrating the entire pastimes of the Krishna, and Subhadra Devi is seeing from outside. Hearing the pastimes of Krishna, she was so much enjoyed. So we are after happiness. The condensed form of milk is called the kheer, what you get, kova. So similarly, the condensed form of happiness is called the bliss. She was tasting that bliss of the Krishna's pastimes. And in that place, her eyes became dilated. Oh, this is happening. And immediately the hands became shrunk. So in the ecstasy, will become shrunk. And legs also became shrunk. And she became like a statue and hearing. So meanwhile, Krishna and Balaram were coming from backside. So I need to meet Rohini. Subhadra Devi is already lost in ecstasy of the pastimes. Now Krishna and Balaram wanted to see what is happening inside. They also put their ear. Krishna was hearing his pastimes of Yashoda and all the thing. He was also very much ecstatic about it. He became so much ecstatic, his also hands get contracted. His legs also get contracted. His eyes got dilated. That is the form we can see over here. The condensed, highly blissful happiness form of Lord is Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai. That is what they are coming today. So Indradumna Maharaj finds this Madhav, but when he goes there, the deity got disappeared, and he was very much unhappy. And Narada comes there and says, "Don't worry, Indradumna, a log of wood will come on one day on Tithi. On that Tithi, you carve out Lord out of it." So as designated on the same Tithi, 3 logs were coming out of them. The logs are made of neem, special logs. So nobody could bring that logs from the waters. So Vishwakarma, who is the architect of the Devatas, comes over there. And he calls, he asks, says, Indradumna, I will do it. But on one condition, I go inside the room, but nobody should enter the room. So as I said, the old Vishwakarma takes the logs inside, closes the door, and chisel sounds are coming. Nice sounds are coming. And after 3-4 days, what happened? There was a pin drop silence. And Indraduma was very anxiety. This man is an old man, and it's a big log of wood. Whether he died or not, what you have to see. So he opens the door, and Vishwakarma disappears. And he finds that wood carved into this feature. The same feature ecstatic feature which Jagannath, Balaram, Krishna, Balaram and Subhadra was there, that was carved by Vishwakarma. And these deities were installed in Puri temple by Lord Brahma himself. So from then on, the worship of Lord Jagannath is going on and on. So whatever yuga changes, Jagannath Puri Dham will always remain. Whether Pralaya comes or what happens, the peace of Jagannath land will always remain there. And Jagannath has promised Indradumna that on this very day, I will come to you to meet you and your wife, Indradumna and Gundicha. So Indradumna's wife was Gundicha. So today he comes out. So in any temple, only Utsav Murti comes out, not the Mula Murti doesn't come out. But in Jagannath temple, the Mula Murti comes out. It is that this much big height. Around hundreds of people, they have to lift for many hours to bring into the temple. The same Jagannath, which is inside the altar, comes out personally to give darshan to all. So anyone who chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra before Jagannath and honor his prasadam, after this life, there is no doubt that you will go back to Krishna. It is said in the Skanda Purana, Padma Purana, and all the Puranas. So we see what is the sanctity of the Puranas. But today, let us accept these Puranas and chant this holy mantra now, today, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So you are all given the beads, right? So this is the bead bag. You will be having 108 beads. On each bead, so we will be chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It will take 5 minutes to chant this. So you'll start with the Meru bead. Hare Krishna. So if you are not comfortable as of now, you can open the bag and directly do it. But the procedure is, we'll do it inside the bag. Why is this, miss? So those who are doing the, so whatever you are chanting, the count should be kept secret. Nobody should see it actually. That's why we do it in the bags. So this forefinger will come out of this small hole and big hand goes into the big hole. And we do the Hare Krishna mantra. If everyone is ready, we'll start. So we'll start it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे. So, as you have seen, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra Mai comes in a cart. So they don't stay in the cart, right? You have to pull. So you have to pull using a rope. So what is that rope? The Mahamantra. So when you chant each and every Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you are pulling Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra to closer to your heart. So that's why it is said you have to chant regularly, continuously. So before that, we're proceeding. So we'll have the Mangalacharan prayers. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदां सह गणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं स. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपीशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रये नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिनी गोरतिशे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गोब्राह्मण हिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं मुखं गयति कृपातं वन्दे श्री गुरु दीनतां श्री परमानंद माधव श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य श्लोक पवित्र पवित्र व सर्वावस्थ ततोऽपि यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षसा भाव्यभ्यन्तरं श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु. I am deeply thankful to all of you for joining to attend today's session on Sunday. So you have all chosen to give your valuable 2 hours of time to spend about what is there in the Bhagavad Gita today, all these 12 sessions. I am deeply grateful to all of you. I am speaking everything based on what Guru, Shastra and Sadhu has spoken. If there is anything wrong which I am speaking, please forgive me as you forgive your maid servant. If there is anything good I am speaking about, is all credit to all Gurus and the Parampara. So when Jagannath comes, he does many miracles. So fortunately, he has done another miracle. See, he is coming on this day. When today we are doing, does God exist? And he is sitting over there and seeing how many of you believe that I exist. But he is very merciful that he wants us to convince first. He doesn't force anybody that yes, you have to worship me only. But he tries to inspire by all the means, by all the devotees, saying that I exist based on your convenience, and he all gives his mercy so that we understand whether he exists or not. So last week we have started some portion of this. So some common atheistic arguments. So when we say about God, we think we are theist. But are we theist? So there is certain atheism sitting with us. So why are we atheist? We have seen so many arguments like this. What is the proof that he exists? If we can't see him, why believe that he exists, isn't it? If we don't see, then why should I exist? So in the future classes, we'll see how we can see God. What is the process to see God? The ideas of God was introduced to explain the phenomena in nature. So some nature, to protect the nature, higher powers exist, to make people responsible. It was introduced that many people say that. Is it that way we have to understand God? That there is supreme power because he is seeing we are doing certain things. Is it the way we have to understand? If God exists, why is there so much suffering? Then why so much suffering in this world? See, he should protect each and every one. Why is cruel that he allows his children? There are so many people who come and propagate the names of the God, what God is, how God looks like. But people are generally like frog in the well. So a frog from the ocean comes into the frog in the well and says, the ocean is very huge. You come over there, we can enjoy it. It's a much more wider area. And the frog in the well says, how much big is the ocean? Is it this much big? Is it this much big? It tries to estimate the size of the ocean based on its own well size. Similarly, we are also trying to estimate the size of God based on our own tiny concept. Can we understand God like that? We cannot understand. Then how can I understand whether he exists? What is he saying, trying to say? only when God tries to reveal. When he reveals himself, we can understand about it. In the first class, we have introduced each and everyone. So how could I know who are you? Because you have come and said that I am so, I am so, and so. Without your revelation, I cannot understand who are you. Similarly, to understand God, God comes and gives information that I am God. This is what you have to do. The idea of God has been introduced simply to ensure morality and good behavior. So, why so many rituals? What is the use of use? Just focus on the God. So there are so many rituals, this homum, that mantra things. So we are also doing regular thing. This also become a ritual. So what is the difference between a ritual and a spiritual? Both are not same. So difference between ritual and the spiritual is the adding of spirit, the adding of our heart to it. So we do certain things regularly. We eat regularly. We smell regularly. This is also ritual. There are certain significance about the rituals which we do, and there are certain rituals which have come in the time which are not at all significant. Are we in one of the movie called PK? We have seen. I think you have seen, many of you have seen that PK. So they said this ritual is a wrong number. You are correct. You are calling a wrong number and dialing to some wrong God. Then my question is, if you are dialing a wrong number, then what are we going to do? So we have to dial the right number, right? We got a wrong number. That means doesn't mean you stop calling. So you will find out what is the right number. So where do you find the right number? In the dictionary. Sorry, in the telephone directory or the call center, you will inquire this person, what is his number, try to get the number and you call it. So to call God, what is the right number? Where do I find this number? It is in the scriptures. Scriptures say this is the God, this is the Devatas, this is how you have to worship them. Then if I say some rituals are not authorized, are we ready to let go of this ritual? Or say that because from the family history it is coming, I should do. Some people, many people say, so it is coming from the old days, let me follow it. For your information, how many of you have heard a devata called Santoshima? Everyone. And there is temples. There is so many rituals. You should not eat sour things. For your information, in the scriptures, there is no Santoshima. There is no person called Santoshima. You have seen Durga, Parvati, all those people, but there is no Santoshima. Then where did the Santoshima come from? It has come from the Gulshan Kumar series. So he has developed one movie, and he named the movie as Santoshima. By the time he had realized, people have started worshipping, rituals has formed, and many people have said that this is the situation. And Gulshan Kumar tried to answer that this is my own imagination, but other producers has stopped him because Santoshima cassettes are going out. I'm getting money. You stop. Don't speak anything. Let the cassettes go. And in that way, Santoshima rituals has started. How many of you are ready to relieve that ritual? We are not ready. We are not convinced. But this is an unfortunate situation. So we are trusting the wrong sources, movies. So can we reject that number? Yes, we should reject the wrong number and dial the right number. So there are three things which you have to consider while understanding about a ritual. The first thing is, are we ready? First question. If this is wrong, I should let go immediately. Are we ready to do that? The story of the Jagannath is mentioned in Skanda Purana. There are so many things mentioned in Skanda Purana. So all the Satyanarayana Ratham you do is mentioned in Skanda Purana. All the Rathams you do is mentioned in the Skanda Purana. If you read Puranas, you will understand what are the rituals and how we have to do it. So we have to let go of certain rituals. Then it should make some sense. The ritual should make the sense, and you have to find out what is the essence of it. Why are we doing? What are we doing? First, nobody is ready to ask, why are we doing these things? So we do blindly or we blindly reject. Is it cowardly to go temple? So is it cowardly? Only people who are afraid go to the temple? Yes, sometimes, many times. It's not sometimes, many times people go to temple out of fear. There are 4 reasons why people go to the temple. The first and the foremost reason is the fear. What if he exists? I need certain things. This Lord is powerful. We have to go there, otherwise he will give shock. Isn't it? This is why many people go. Second reason, there are certain desires. I have certain desires to get fulfilled. So for that desire, I need to approach a higher authority. We recognize God is a higher authority. Go there, do Ashtotra, all those things, give and say that, please give me this. Do you think God is our order supplier? He is our waiter inside a hotel, waiting in like this? Give me the order, I will supply it to you. Is God like that? Sometimes he is like that also. He is coming to that extent. Not that he gives everything. He is coming to such an extent to please us so that one day you understand me and come back to me. The third thing is duty. So everyone goes to as a sense of duty. Some people, Muslims, they do 5 days namaz. It's a matter of duty. So Christians go to church every Sunday. It's a duty. Similarly, Hindus, everyone has to go to temple. It's a duty. So temples also are a workplace. We have to go there, do the service there, all the activities there. It's our duty to go. Third, the final and fourth is the most important. We should go to the temple to God out of love. This is the entire scriptures are meant for. So we should go to God and say, how are you? How many of us are asking God, how are you today? People are coming from morning 2 o'clock till night 8 o'clock. People are asking so many things. We are tired of working for 8 hours and God is working for 24 hours without any holiday. Isn't he tired? So if we have love, like Mother Yashoda has towards Krishna, like Rama and Kaikeyi, so we should have love towards Krishna, love towards God. That is the ultimate motive which any religion is going to say. So when there is love, what happens? There comes an attitude of service. So when I love somebody, I will do what the other person likes. A mother's love is next to the God's love. So what does the mother do? She sacrifices everything for a child, isn't it? She doesn't think that my child will reciprocate me like that. No mother has in this planet, whether any religion has thought about like that. Similarly, when we love, we have to do activities which the other party wants us to do. There are certain things God wants us to do. There are certain things what God sanctions us to do. Sanctioning doesn't mean that God likes it. Yes, let do it. But there is certain things which Krishna has told in Bhagavad Gita for us to do for him exclusively. Then we do that, he is happy. When he is happy, don't think that we are unhappy. When God is happy, everyone is happy automatically. Are there 2 gods? One who created us and one whom we created. Is there 2 gods or 1 God? So there are so many people say this is God, that is God. Who is God? We'll see it in the who is God session. Is God who made us completely unknowable to us? We have seen always. Is religion made by God men or God by himself? True religion speaks about how to love God. So every religion, whether it is Muslim, Christianity or Hinduism, Zoroastrian, name it. So all are under the one roof called Sanatana Dharma. It's called religion. Religion means the Greek word called love God. Muslims say La illa illillah is meaning love God by surrender. Christianity says surrender. Hindu says Sarvadharmanu Parityajya. That is a surrender out of love, not out of fear. Why are we not born with a religion stamp? Anyone born with a stamp? Hindu, Muslim stamps, rubber stamps? No. Why do different religions have different rituals? As we thought, rituals are templates. So there are pro forma given, you have to fill that pro forma and according to your behavior. So there is an envelope. So everyone writes a love letter differently. Everyone hears love songs, love stories. So we all write love stories. So everyone's love story is unique. So, but whatever you do, you write it on a paper, fold it, put an envelope, give it in the correct place, then only it will go. Because I love doesn't mean it goes automatically. We should know where are we posting our love letters. So this religion, rituals and love letter, and religion is the address where we have to send that letter to. Are different religions like different companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro? No. Do stones smeared with colored powder become God? Is stone God? We are working on the stone. If a stone is God, we are working on the God, right? Should we do that? Or can we fly? We cannot fly. So in olden days, when we wake up from the bed, before we put our leg, we used to do namaskar to the earth. I am going to stamp you. I am going to urinate on you. I am going to do all the nonsense. Please forgive me for all this. So whatever ancestors have done, it is out of gratitude. The stone by itself is not God, but we invoke God in the stone. We install like a software installed in a PC. Like we install God in the wood or whatever it may be, whether it's a frame or whatever, there is nothing difference. When God can hear our prayers everywhere, why do we go to temple? So recently one colleague asked me, so if God is everywhere, why I need to go to temple? What is the requirement of a temple? So you can teach your children, right? ABCD at home, 1, 2, 3, all those things is not possible. Yes, it is possible for a mother or a father to do it. Then why are we sending our child to schools, giving so many this one? So school is a place where the same environment exists, all the people. So even if my child doesn't read at home, seeing the other child will start reading. Association. So we are decided by our association, right? The good association means good people, bad association means bad people. So for association of the like-minded people, we are sending our child to the school. Similarly, devotees come at one place called the temple. And not only that, we hear that God is everywhere. If we say that God is everywhere, are we really behaving like that? No. By theory, we understand that God is everywhere, but practicality, that is not there. So that's why till that practicality comes, we have to go to the university. And when you graduate from the university, then you are said you are a bona fide person. You will get a certificate. That university is called temple. So till that time, we have to go to the temples. Can we not ask our questions on faith openly? Yes, of course, we have to ask our questions. So this is the only forum where you can ask questions. Google is not the place you can ask questions. Google gives hell lot of things. YouTube is not the place. The only place where can you get is the satsang. You can ask your questions here openly. If I can able to answer, I will answer. If I am not able to answer, let's be assured that I will get the answer for all of you and clear your doubts. Why does God not respond to our prayers? Is he not responding? Of course he is responding. Presently he is giving so many things. Who is giving all the facilities? So if we don't have concrete answers for this, we are none but an atheist. So people would like to say, because we want to enjoy, and we say that God is not there. So that he is not sitting over here and is not looking, I can enjoy whatever I do. So are we forced to accept God? Presently, our situation is like that. We are forced to accept a God because of society pressure, parental pressures, or whatever may be. Are we convinced that God exists? Should I pray to God for that? Where are our questions answered? But unfortunately, today, every place, schools, everywhere, people are coming up in a godless environment. This is one such school I have found that where children are being trained on spirituality, whatever may be. All the festivals are being conducted by school. I'm not promoting this school. There are certain schools like this, but there are certain schools, so-called international schools, they are saying you should not worship God. God doesn't exist. And this thing we said, Johnny asks, why did my friend die? My mother says, only God knows. Of course, only God knows why. But this answer we will be getting in free destiny, free will, and karma. That complete answer will be given there. Does God exist? Yes, he might exist, but he is not required right now. Science has tried to replace him. So by all these things we have seen, the science says by way of so many things, they made a lame person walk. But what did spirituality do? They are just praying, but people are not walking. This is what science is telling. And people don't believe in God, and they will say, I believe in science only. Yes. 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 No, actually, God is not formless. That we'll see in who is God session. So in that I will also clarify why he is formless and why he is having form. What is being between formless and what is form? Spirituality is not Boolean, 0 and 1. Spirituality is both 0 and 1. God is so great that one people will say that God is 0, means formless. One will say God has the form 1. But God is so great that he has 0 and 1 itself. His universal set contains both 0 and 1. That you will understand when we go to who is God session, why he is formless and why he has a form and what we have to do there. Then he says, yes, he believes in higher power, but not God. So people are not ready to accept that God exists. There is some power, but I don't call him God. So what is the source of our modern society? We have seen serials, Mahabharata, Ramayana, all the things we have seen, right? But what happens after that? Next, they do all the romance. Then how are we convinced? How the children are convinced by this? PK movie has answered. Oh my God, has questioned so many things, but they did not give any answer. They questioned why should we do Abhishekam to the Lord Shiva or Krishna? What did they answer? No. They have earned crores and crores of rupees, but did they invest any 1 rupee on the poor people? No. By questioning, people make money, but what they lack is answers. Spirituality gives the answers to each and every question. So, if you want answers for all these things, there are certain questions. So, I recommend you a book called PK for GK. Sorry, GK for PK by Chaitanya Charan Das. So, all the questions which I have seen earlier were from his book only. So, you'll get all the basic questions about God in that GK for PK by Chaitanya Charan. So today's role model are like cinema stars. What they say, we believe them. Actually, they are not the persons we have to trust. So knowledge of God is considered brainwashing. Is it brainwash? People say it is brainwashing. Of course, it is brainwashing because our brains are filled with dirt. So we have to open the brain, wash it. So people say that if you are 21-year-old, if you are young, and trying to understand God, people tell that, oh, this is for the old age people only. God is only to be known by old retired persons, not for the young people. What nonsense are you doing all in this age? You have to enjoy life king size. Yeah. Mm. Only this? Okay, minority. We are the minority. Okay. No, we are actually what happens, when we start believing God and act according to God, we principle ourselves. We have certain principles, and even in the society, initial days they may say, "Why are you doing all these things?" But when they see the principles we do and the sincerity we do, the same people will say, "Oh, what a great person you are." People will always respect a man of principle. Why Narendra Modi is being respected by each and every country? So on one day, when in White House, there was a meeting of all the presidents, all the prime ministers. That happened to be Navaratri. And now on the Navratri days, our Prime Minister fasts. He doesn't eat anything. And there's a big arrangement done, party was done. And he was supposed to go there. Should he eat or should he not eat? If we were there, for their acceptance, we would have ate it. But he says, I am a principled person. I have a particular principle. He conveyed it properly. You should not be enforcing others. So we should give our principles with a nice way of judging. So people started trusting Narendra Modi. So the whole world will always respect a man of principle. So when I was in initial days, people used to say, why this tilak? Why this such big tilak? You have to do small things. Why all these things? This is not the age. But after 1 year, I did not say anything. Oh, this is what I am following. After 1 year, when I forgot to put tilak, they will question, why did you put tilak? Why didn't you should put tilak? Without tilak, your face is not good. So here we have to include all the people, but whom we have to impress upon. All the people are not to be impressed upon. Only God is to be impressed. We deal with the people, we impress the God. He cannot impress all the people. Did I answer your question? You cannot impress 100% any people. There will always be persons who will be against you. If you are following God, people say, why are you following God? If you say, I am not following God, the people will say, why are you not following God? So these are not the people who you have to impress. Just we have to deal with them. But only one person you have to impress, that is God. So God has become a joke of the time. So who is speaking about God outside? One who has no other business. One who is drunkard. They are calling God. God is the only subject where we can put our energy into. Whatever he say, God is not going to come here and say this is wrong, right? Nobody is saying that. But when you talk about any science or subject, there is a proof. The science is not saying like this. Sun rises in the east. You cannot say sun rises in the west because you have seen all these things. So God has become such a joke of the day because people have no idea of scriptures. Humanitarian without God is also an atheism. So whatever you do, yes, humanitarianism is good, giving philanthropy is good, but it should be under the umbrella of God. So there are so many Bhagavad Gitas. So which Bhagavad Gita should I follow? Even this fellow, Nityananda says, no questions, only doubts. Already we are filled with so many doubts. Why another set of doubts for me? Is Arjuna asking question or a doubt? What is the difference between a question and a doubt? Question means it should not make us sleep. I want answer for this. Why did I take birth? You have to find out your answer. Doubt means, am I good or bad? God knows. So he is presenting only doubts. So similarly, all the other people, there is full of doubts and no other answers. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Evam parampara prabdam imam rajasho videhu. This knowledge should come from a bona fide devotee. So when a devotee speaks about God, that should be authorized. Then how can I say this person is a devotee or a non-devotee? So this is one of the questions we have. What is the criteria? So when we go into the Guru section, that one, we'll see who is a devotee. How can I identify this person? How can I trust this person and hear from him? So there is a school over here and says ABC syllabus is followed. Will you put your child there? No, right? Is it ICSE, CBSE? Why? Because it's authorized. It's AICTE approved, UGC approved. You see authenticity of the any hospital. You see what is the credibility of the doctor, right? But for this knowledge, why are we not seeing the credibility? Why are we trusting plainly? Because it is said Gita, we are following it. So whatever there in the market, those Gitas are all written by demons. There are nothing. So when one person says Krishna is enjoying with 16,000 girls, today I will also enjoy with 16,000 girls. Should we do that? Is it the right way to interpret? Why Krishna is with 16,000 girls? That will come only when we follow a disciplic succession. When we ask general people about God, here are some responses. We see God is love, light, nature, everywhere, everything, omnipresent, omnipotent, Sarvantrayami. He is present here, everywhere. Yes, every definition is good. But at last they say God is great. But we do not know how great is God. What is the greatness of God? God is so great that He is coming for us. We have to go towards the God, but He knows that we don't have any time. And He is coming on the Ratha Yatra. Please, everyone, come here and have darshan. Only by this darshan, you will go back. There is nothing more. If you see the Jagannath, he doesn't have any eyelids. He did not want even the blink. The blink is separating from my devotees. I want to see what all my devotees are doing for me. One small good thing we do is registered by Jagannath. But when we do some bad, he doesn't see. He neglects it. Okay. But one good thing, he says and registers. That is the greatness of God. Yeah, that is okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So I one must have big eyes to see what is the session. And now that what is numbers? Brain is sin is not living.
Yes. Their mind. Yes.
So now what I say, I'm anthropology, mind. So the anthropology is saying, earlier when cavemen and all these, you have sense of hearing. Because now slowly they're just going away.
Yes.
Because love is matter is whatever. And now the brain, it has artificial intelligence and all that coming up. Now artificial intelligence is not coming up. Slowly we may lose our legs and legs also. Earlier they used to run the car,
yes.
So this is slowly,
because it is unused, it is taken away. Yes. So one thing, what you pointed is very apt and thing. So one by one part which we are not using it, it is going away. Anthropology says that because it is not used, it is taken away. So here, as I said, mind is being used. But one day, how is the situation is going on? We are not using our mind as well. So it will also go. So as I said, we will become a thumb size, like ball size. So is our mind presently good or bad? First we have to check. My mind is always disturbed. In that disturbed mind, how can I see what is good and what is bad? I am already disturbed because of all these things. So your question is answered in the next session in scriptures. What is the authority? You have to see through not through the material eyes, but with the jnana. So that's called Shastra Chakshu. So we have to see through scriptures. Physical, you see so many things. So what each and every sense has so many defects. So that we will see in called pramana. Pramana means authority. So what is the right pramana? We have to see. So the last thing in a human body which goes is the ear. So at the last, and when death comes, the ear is the last which is going to shut. Because ear is the most important organ. Eyes are not important. Even ears are important. For God, everything is important. He is always transcendental. For us, ears are more important, and we have to hear. From where we have to hear? From a right source. That's even seeing also good, but it should be based on the Shastra. That is when we see the scriptures, you will understand what basis we have to see. Did I answer the question? As of now, I'm saying that each and every sense has its own defect. Okay.
No, Jagannath was created.
Yes.
That was the generation, but actually, those days, people, I mean, sea was really. So that was depicted in this god as big eyes.
Okay.
Yes, depicted.
Hmm.
God.
Yes.
Someone has big eyes. Yeah, understand. I correlated was not I did coming to this class. Like whatever science is and whatever we had across me of
Yes.
they're correlated. Very correlated.
Some science is trying to correlate certain things with the spirituality. At one point, the science even has to stop at that point. You cannot ask science after a certain extent. We'll see in the future, in the next few slides. Science has to stop at one point. It stops here. It cannot answer why. The science says how it is happening, what is happening, all those things. But science, most of the cases, did not answer why it is happening. Only spirituality can answer you that why, the question of why. That is where our intelligence comes into the picture. So during those, the Jagannath was not carved because of our somebody mental in concoction. It's not a creation. So Jagannath wanted to come in that way. So people are coming to me for Abhayasta, all those things. I don't want to give Abhayasta. My Abhayasta is only my eyes. So whatever I say, people are not ready to do it. So only small things which are being done, I will register and take that. So that's why there is no Abhayasta, like Venkateswara Swami. There is no legs. So no sun. Just he sees and it takes all the good things and he takes you back to him. That's why he is called the most merciful Lord. So even the science says you have to see good in others and forget bad in others. And that's what Jagannath is doing here. We have so much bad and he is not seeing any bad in that. Only one good thing he is taking and delivering us. So seeing is good, hearing is good, speaking is good, provided it is as per the scriptures. When God comes also, he comes, he gives in the scriptures. He doesn't come just like that. So all those things, before he came, he executed a pastime. This is what I am coming. So we do so many rituals. So forget God and let us complete our rituals. God knows if he exists, he doesn't do any harm to me. Fear of God. So most believe in the conception of God for two reasons: either fear of unknown, because let it happen, or fear of society. So like as you said, acceptance. I want to be accepted by this particular sect. Then only I will believe it. 99% of the theists are not 100% convinced. We are not convinced 100%. That's why whenever once at one stage what we say, this happens like this only. Most of us in reality are atheists claiming to be theists in the fear of unknown. See, this is because a new boss has arrived. Already we are dealing with so many bosses. Why another new boss? Why another new rituals? Why another surrender? Let us forget about him. This is the general reason which people will give to say that God doesn't exist. Our parents and role models doesn't have any answers for that. No one religion shows a media walk the just like we have seen. No media is walking the talk. You have to practice what you preach. Otherwise, no people are not going to believe. They see and then believe. We are working 24/7. I am busy, and I am busy. Unproductive business, we have seen, right? Unproductive business. So one of my colleagues says she was working on high-end project. She says in Telugu, క్షణం తీరిక లేదు తమిడి ఆదాయం లేదు. Means I am not free for one moment and there is no revenue. I am working. So we are working and working and working and working and I don't have time for God. When we have some time, we don't approach whom, we don't know whom to approach. I have time, but I do not know where to approach. Reading scriptures by own self is difficult. It is sometimes boring. So many things happen. There are so many repetitive things happening. Reading is very boring. I don't have habit of reading. So reading books is a very great habit. So everyone has to cultivate reading books, especially the scriptural books. And not only that, we have to hear from people. We are from devotees. Tired of doing rituals, but I do not know them. Maybe I will offend God if he exists. So do the ritual, please, whether he exists, don't touch me. Let me give a benefit of doubt to God and be religious, sometimes at least. When people see, when in this, at least in the circles, behave like that. If I accept God with the name, especially this happens with the current generation. This is more and more with our children. They don't want to God. I want to enjoy. So Sunday is for enjoy with the friends, everyone. Why is this all God nonsense things? All along, I have lived in fear and confusion. Guess that how my kids also will live. I believe it okay to live like that. What is there to lose? If I believe what is there to lose, nothing is there. This is why. Does God exist? Only God knows. Does it exist or not? But we have first, let us park aside our faith. Let's use our common sense. We have intelligence, right? Use our common sense, yours and the God-given intelligence, and some do logical understanding whether he exists or not. So we analyze urge. So I have a desire, intense desire to be fulfilled. We have desire to be fulfilled. Intense desire is called urge. So for every urge, there is a way to I can fulfill. So what are those? This I am speaking about humans especially. So there is an urge to thirst. There is a thirst I require. What should I drink? Water, isn't it? So natural fulfillment is water. But what do we create? We have created alcohol, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all those things, and forgot about water. People don't drink normal water. It's just a plain water. But when you drink all these things, what happens? Your thirst increases. Initially, because of sugar content, thirst might reduce. But half an hour after, your thirst increases and you drink more and more cola. And to my horror, a few days back, I've seen there is a chemical, some glycoside or something. That glycoside is an artificial sweetener. And when I saw the internet, it has a tendency to interfere with the hormones. That's the main effect. So if we drink, what is going to happen for the hormones? So our natural urge is to drink water, but we have created artificial methodologies. Hunger. How should I satisfy hunger? But food. So what kind of food? Fruits, vegetables, dal, all those things. Sattvic and vegetarian food. But we have created non-vegetarian, meats, all those things. Meat was never a food for the human beings. Naturally, there is a sex life. We have everyone has urge for that. So natural fulfillment is straight, man and woman in the marriage. That is the bona fide way. But what we have created, so much complexity. Gays, lesbians, this, that, what nonsense we have done. So name any one urge which doesn't have any fulfillment for that. Can you name anything? There is absolutely no fulfillment for that. For everything, there is a fulfillment. Everything, there is a methodology how I can fulfill. Similarly, each and every one has an urge to pray. I need to pray something. I need to trust some higher power. Urge to take shelter of the supreme is natural, automatic. There is, you believe it in formless or form, there is some superior, we have to trust it. This is natural urge. So how do they fulfill? By say of God. Some say it is Brahman, formless. Aham Brahmasmi. They say God is formless. I believe in the formless person. And other person is a Paramatma, who is sitting in my heart. And some people will say Bhagavan. So any scriptures you see Bhagavan Vacha, you can see it. So some say it's Brahman, or some say it is Paramatma, some say it's Bhagavan. Some people will worship Surya Narayan. Some people say Panchabhutas, earth, water, fire. And some people will worship on the personal form. So whatever may be, you say there is something higher which I have to pray to. So even if you see the National Geographic Channel, there are remote tribes. Even the remote tribes, they are worshipping certain high-level people. There some people will worship the Supreme Lord as sun or wind. Do we see anything around us that is not created? So everything is creation. So when there is a creation, there should be a creator, right? So somebody has created this building. means there is a creation, there is a creator. So creation has design and purpose. Then there is nothing coming just like that. So there was once Isaac Newton. So he used to meet with his friends, scientist friends in a club. One day he did not come, and his friends said, "What next day he went? Friends went to his lab and said, "Hey Newton, why didn't you come? We had a nice time yesterday." And Newton said, "I was busy with some other work." And they saw a nice model, solar system model, which is moving like this, and they are amazed and say, "Hey Newton, did you make this? This looks like wonderful." And Newton said, "I didn't put anything. I kept all the balls, all the thing, morning, everything became like this." My friend says, "Come on, Newton, this is not logical. Somebody has to do it. Otherwise, how can that balls, everything come? Isn't it right?" So, if an artificial model itself is not coming by its own, how can this globe, everything is coming by its own? There should be someone who has to create it. If you see the earth, if it tilts by 1 degree, we cannot survive. If it goes 4 mm from the orbit, earth will not stay here. Then how did it stand like that? So people say gravitational force. Gravitational force is acting on Mars, all those things. Then why did earth like this? Precision. Precision means accuracy, means there is a creator. So did the solar system model be created by itself? No. Who do you think have created them? I will show you a list. Who? There is a watch in the sand. So you have found a watch, and when your friend will ask, "Where did you find this watch?" It you can see all the sand came together, and a beautiful watch has come out. Is it the answer? No. Some Timex, Rolex, Sonata, all those people have done it. So there is no chance in it. Somebody there is there to create that watch. Somebody has lost it and he found it. And eyes. So what is the camera megapixel which you have in your phones? 56 megapixel, 64 megapixel. Telescopes will have 100 megapixel. Our eyes, small eyes, is 576 megapixel according to the science. It is much more actually. So much clarity is there in the eyes. This small, tiny eyes. You can see so much beauty, so many colors. Who do you think has created this eye? It's a magnificent lens. And if you see bat, have you seen a bat in your house? It roams here in a circle. It emits ultrasonic waves. By the ultrasonic waves, it doesn't hit any wall. You have seen that bat moving here and there. But one day, in one area, these bats were falling down. And people were worried. Why these bats are falling? And to their surprise, they have seen that there is a beetle nest in there. So beetle body has a nice property that it absorbs the ultrasonic waves. So all the ultrasonic waves which the bat was transmitting, this beetle is absorbing. There is no reflection back. And these bat waves are all falling down. And from there, the tanker system we have seen in wars, all these things has come up from here only. Where do you think the aeroplane has come from? Seeing the bird fly. Where do helicopters have come? Dragonflies. So we are inspired by nature and we did so many instruments. Then what is the creation of the creator? Have you seen any mosquitoes bumping? We have, in the evening when we see mosquitoes overhead, right? Do you think any mosquito bumped an accident? Any accident case? No. So all the birds are flying. Is there any accident? No. So fortunately, when we are in olden days, when was bullock cart, there were no accidents. But because of the advent of technology, what happened? Every day we are seeing some accident is going on. Is it our development? So you see the development of the creator. There is no accident case. There are 3 eyelids for a owl or this eagle. It sees from the very far height a small tiny rabbit. Who did create it? Who is the creator for that? We have seen why the ocean is salty. We have seen that there should be some creator, scientist behind this person, all these things. So creation implies the creator. How many of you know the Big Bang theory? I think everyone. So when there is one God particle, there is a bang, and all the stars, all those things are coming out and still expanding and expanding. So according to the Big Bang theory, effects of bomb should be not like this, right? It should be like this. So a new beautiful scenery should happen. Whenever a bomb blasts, a beautiful scenery should come. But why it is not coming? Even Big Bang theory has no answers for certain questions. These are all technical, I am not going to deal. But there are so many scientific questions even the Big Bang theory could not answer. First of all, let's leave about science. Are we convincing about this? Because of a bomb, some beautiful creation has come up. Did we investigate on Big Bang theory? I guess you know Hiroshima, Nagasaki. What happened? People are dying till today because of the radiation. By the Big Bang theory, some great things should come out. You see that 2011 Mumbai blast, so many blasts happening. Is there anything good coming out of it? Nothing. Then how did we trust Big Bang theory? How do we trust our scientists? Without any understanding. So Lord Krishna declares in 10.8, Am Sarvasya Prabhu Matta Sarvam Pravatati Iti Mata Bhajantema Bhudabhava Samvamita. I am the source of the entire spiritual and creation. This is scripture Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is saying, I am the source of everything. If you worship me, you will come back to me. A scientific mind is ready to accept the Big Bang theory, but are we not ready to accept the God? When it comes to God, I say, no, my science is correct. Science is also believing on certain presumptions. It's called hypothesis. We call it hypothesis. When the hypothesis is there, science works. If hypothesis failed, science failed. Have you ever seen an atom? We see atoms, right? Atoms, molecules. Have you seen any atom? Did we ask any question that show me atom, I will believe? We did not ask any question like that. But when it comes to God, we'll ask, show me God, I will believe. Isn't it? God is unlimited. If I think God as a person is limited. I am limited by this body. If I think God as a person, I am limiting God, right? God is great. He should not be limited. He should be unlimited. That's why people will not accept God as a person. So does having shape makes limited? Actually, no. Shape it doesn't make any person limited. The ocean is bigger and greater compared to the pond, but ocean has a form. You can people in the pond will say the ocean doesn't have any form, but ocean do have a form. The form doesn't mean that it is unlimited. Still, it is can be unlimited. Accepting God as a person would mean hearing His orders. A person, new person has come. I have to obey His orders now. A new boss has come. I have to do so many rituals, fulfilling His wishes, which may be or may not like. I am unable to fulfill my relatives or parents or my wife, all those people. Why another new person? He will also have material body with material body, all material problem. If I think himself a body, he is also suffering like us. We think that. So I don't accept him as a body. So we get all these questions and perspectives because of our thinking, like a frog in the well. These all things will be solved in Who is God session. You please attend all the sessions. All the doubts will be clarified. There is a law, right? There are so many laws. When there is a law, there is a lawmaker. We have a law for the controlling the traffic. There is a lawmaker. So you see, there are so many vehicles moving. So if there is no signals, what will happen? Entire chaos, jam. If you see the front Friday evening, our Netaji Nagar will get jam because there is no traffic signal. So then they did automation. So Chinese, Japanese, they did automation. But what happened? They did so many permutation combination, artificial intelligence. So permutations and combinations, but there was a combination which even the system could not recognize, and it resulted in a huge traffic jam of all the networks. All the vehicles got jammed in the entire country, and there was about 800-kilometer jam. So automation, the more the automation, the more the repairs we have to do. Similar, human can never design laws by considering all the permutations and combinations. How many permutations are there? We cannot guess it. So whatever we do, it is limited only. It is not possible to notice laws. So there are so many laws. Like you see, person who is born increases in size and becomes old and then dies. So you can see this picture from birth to old age. You can see the same thing principle in all the species. So it is not only limited to human, it is limited to, it is applicable to each and every living entity. Means there is a law for each and every living entity. So most intelligent can recognize the law as a law of the creator. There are so many scientists. Earlier, the scientists were called the philosophers. Today we are calling them scientists, but earlier they were called philosophers, like Socrates, all those people. So they were saying that there was a hand in God. So you know that Newton has designed calculus. In mathematics, you have a calculus, right? It was developed by Newton. What does calculus mean? So Newton, seeing the entire material world, he derived so many formulas for each and every concept. After creating so many concepts, he went to the seashore. And when he was on the seashore, he saw so many grains of this sand there. And then he understood, my knowledge is one grain in the sand. If I see the entire creation, there should be existence of God. This is Newton saying. Whatever mathematics I have done is nothing but a small pebble in the sand. That pebble in that Greek philosophy is called calculus. And he named it calculus to show that this is a small grain. The mathematics we have seen is a small grain. So even the Newton says that there is a higher power, there is a God. And there are so many rules. So you can see the equations. And many scientists have created so many equations based on these things. I'm not going to explain all this, just for your information. That's all. And there are so many people like Max Planck. You have heard Max Planck, like? So he says both religion and science require a belief in God. Otherwise, no existence. Einstein says, the more I study the science, the more I believe in God. So these are the actual philosophers. These are actual scientists. So there are so many laws like law of vibration, relativity, law of cause and effect. There is a cause, there is an effect. There is a polarity. All those things, law of gravitation, gestation, transmigration. All these, there are certain laws happening. Then who is the maker of that law? Who created this? So there are few statistics. 95% of Americans believe that God or higher power exists. And 50% of the scientists believe that God does exist. And among all the scientists, 68% scientists say that there is no conflict between the science and religion. Only persons who don't have knowledge, they fight from science and religion. Material nature and laws under the God. So Krishna is saying, Maya Dakshena Prakruti. Maya Dakshena means this material nature is working under my direction. Suppose if you go to the airport, you see the automatic doors, right? So when you go, the automatic doors open and close. A child says, oh father, this door is opening automatically. It's working automatically. There is nobody here there. But father knows there is someone who has automated it and has pressed a button. So one who is intelligent will understand that this is not happening automatically. There was once a button pressed and everything is working automatically. That is Krishna is saying, Maya Dakshena Prakriti. Under my guidance, everyone is working. Prakriti Kiyamanani Gune Karmasi Sarvaha Ankara Vimudatma. This word is Ankara Vimudatma. So people out of ignorance and arrogance, they say that I am doing everything. Actually, we are not doing, we are just desiring to do it, and everything is coming into the place by all these things. So science asks definition of God, right? Science wants definition. Then what is the definition of God? So our complicated minds require sometimes complicated things. This person is sitting on the sofa and saying, Hema. Is it Hema or Hema? I need clarity. Some people will say, this God is very foolish person. A big tree has a small fruit, and small tree has a big fruit. Naturally, what is our science, our maintenance say? Big tree and big fruit, small tree and a small fruit. But once you know all the story, a jackal was sleeping under a tree, and this small berry fallen there. If it were a watermelon there, what would happen to the jackal? If an apple has not fallen on the Einstein, what would have happened if a jackfruit has fallen there? We don't have all these things, right? So God has a plan for everything. He knows we are fools sitting under a tree. And if I put big trees, this fellow is going to hit. So there are certain rules God has done for a particular purpose. We have to understand. People use their rationale, my own understanding, to understand what is the definition. They get misguided declaring anyone as God. So this person is God, that person is God. We are based on our own understanding. We declare some person as God. The definition is limited to our imagination. When we describe God, it is limited to our own definition. According to me, when you ask what is God, people will say, according to me. What is your opinion? Does my opinion matters? No. What is God saying about himself? That is the matter. According to me, doesn't matter. So definition, everyone's revelation of God can be different based on different. I surrender in one way, you surrender in one way. According to that, people will call the person as different. Today, God is the cheapest talk among people. Some people will say, your God is your, my God is mine. Don't interfere. You believe in your God, I believe in what? God means violence. We don't like anyone limiting God by defining God. I don't want God to be limited. So I don't define him. My religion has God. So does your religion. So Christianity has certain religion, Muslim has certain God, Hindus has certain God. So combining is a compromise. Is combining compromise? We'll see it in the 11th session. Talking about God can lead to conflicts, right? Which we believe. If I talk about some God, there is certain conflicts happening. So better don't. And Einstein said, there are two stupid things. One is this creation or the universe or the human stupidity. There are two stupid things. Either the universe is stupid and human beings are stupid. I am not doubtful about the universe. I mean, he is saying indirectly that humans are stupid. So definition of God accepted by all the authorized scriptures. What is the scripture saying? The source of everything. God should be the source of everything. Is a root. So from him, everything should come out. So is the source of your house? Naturally. Source of your town? Yes. He is the source of the globe? Yes. He is the source of the planet? Yes. He is the source of the galaxy? He should be. Is he source of source for every other galaxy? Yes. Is the source of entire creation? Yes. God is source of entirety. There is nothing left over. Then Brahma Samhita says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadi Naridi Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the source of everything. He is the cause of everything. So there is a scripture called Brahma Samhita given by Brahma himself. Supreme controller of everything. God should be controller. Can you name anyone who knows how to control everything? Is president control of everything, entire globe? No, his president can control this only particular country, but he cannot control other person. One person declared himself as Bhagwan. He could not control his hair fall. What kind of Bhagwan is he? If he cannot control his hair fall, what Bhagwan is, what God he is? His orders is always done and no one can order him. Is it God? No. So I am the boss and my wife gives me the permission. So people will say, I am the God, but my wife has to accept it. Right? So anyone can to be declared. So this is what? Supreme proprietor, now controller. He is a proprietor. He is an owner. So we all have certain shops, houses, but when government wants to expand, whatever government will take over, right? So whatever you purchase your apartments, villas or everything, when government wants, it can take it. You cannot say, I don't want to give. They give you some remuneration and they confiscate. So even the Red Indians, who were the native Indians of America, they were extinguished. After a certain time, they were no longer. The America belongs to Red Indians, but where are the Red Indians now? They are gone. We fight for temporary seat in a train. My bus seat is good. We are fighting for the temporary locations. Even country cannot claim it's a proprietary. Can India work according to its own will? No. It has to be dependent upon the other countries as well. What to speak? We are not owner of our body. When we die, can we stop that? No. We are not proprietor of even our death. Then what are we proprietor of? When there is a proprietorship, he is the enjoyer. I am the owner, so I can enjoy, isn't it? I am the owner of the house, and I can enjoy. But I cannot come to your own and enjoy the way you do, right? Similarly, the proprietorship means enjoyment. So, do you know that Google chat? So once when Google chat, the people are working. One person is in chart, one person is pav bhaji, all those things. So one person is cleaning vessels everywhere. The owner has come in a nice luxurious car. He went there, opened the desk, he took the entire money. So because the money belongs to that owner, can any person take the money? So you are working in a bank. Can you claim the entire money is yours? You don't do it, right? The entire money belongs to citizens. You are in charge of the money, but I cannot say that I am the owner of this money. The owner is the bank and the customers. Similarly, when you are an owner, you can enjoy it. Otherwise, you don't have any right to enjoy it. People say trespasses are executed, right? So people give definition, right? Generator, observe, all this organizer and destroyer, right? GOD, generator, organizer, and destroyer. Means each and every place there is certain amount of work happening. One has to generate, one has to organize, one has to destroy. And enjoy means you should not work actually. So doing work means doesn't mean there is an enjoyment. Isn't creating a big work? Yes, creation is a big work. Destruction is a big work. And most biggest work is the maintenance. Maintenance is very difficult. If you want to know what is the difficulty in the maintenance, try going to gym tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll go, day after tomorrow you'll not go. It is very difficult to maintain. So why would God deal with such activities? God will not deal with it. God will delegate these activities to other people. So Krishna says, Bhoktharam Yagatapasam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Whatever everything sacrifice is happening, whatever bogas, all the things are happening, it is only for my pleasure. So if there is an enjoyer, we have to supply that. So God is one who is an enjoyer. So proof of enjoyment. So we say God is enjoyer. Proof is he should be proprietor. If you want to enjoy, you should own it. The proof of ownership is you should be controller. If you cannot control, you are not an owner. If you are controlling, then you should be created. You should have created it. Otherwise, you cannot be controller. The proof of creatorship is he should be the cause of all causes. Then only you can claim, you can enjoy. So anyone, Srila Prabhupada says, anyone claiming to be God to fulfill the criteria except this, if anybody says he is God, he is number one dog. Because nobody in this world cannot claim that he is the cause of everything. Then not normally he is not an enjoyer. So tip, your checklist to identify who is God and who is not God. There are 3 levels you can do it. I will give you the first difficult task. Give this difficult task to the person and see whether he is a God or not. Lift Govardhan mountain. Forget about Govardhan, lift a mountain nearby. So people say that Krishna enjoyed, I will also enjoy. Okay, you can enjoy provided you lift the Govardhan mountain. Then stop the sun. You have to stop the sun and make it again appear again. Show the universe in your mouth. Krishna showed, right? Show your universe, then I will believe you are God. Proof that in the scriptures. So scriptures would say that that person is existing or not. Isn't it difficult? Okay, let it be difficult. I will give you moderate checklist. Remember all the slokas of Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has 18,000 slokas. So I have kept a sloka. How many could recite? One person could recite. So if you are claiming a God, you have to recite 18,000 verses. Control 10 monkeys. Rama controlled how many monkeys? Crores and crores and crores of monkeys. Can we control one monkey now? It's difficult. Okay, leave it. Simple test. Eat food offered by 100 villages. So God is taking so much food, right? Everywhere some temple is offering some food. Eat 100 food items given to you. Can we do it? No. Marry one wife and keep 100% happy. Krishna had 16,000 wives. Can we make one person happy? Is it wife or husband? Can we make? Impossible. Krishna danced on a serpent head. Can anyone dance on a soap floor? Will fall. Okay, leave it. Leave the simple task also. Drink water and stop urine for 24 hours. Even if you cannot do that, how can you claim a God? I'm the controller. We cannot control our own bowel movements. How can we become God, right? So this is what God is. So not anyone can claim that this is God. God means one who is the enjoyer. Enjoyment means he should own it. Ownership means controllership. Controllership means cause of all causes. And Krishna clearly mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. I am the cause of everything. So that details will elaborately see in who is God. Why Krishna? Why not so many other things? There are so many Mukkoti Devatas. Why did you choose Krishna only? Vishnu only? Is it my choice? Or what is the choice? That we'll see in who is God section. So God is one who is such a thing. So anyone who claims that I am God, it is simply that is number one talk. Any more questions? One who is God? Or general, whatever, still so far. Are we convinced that I'm having problem? We are seen in the number one, right? Are we convinced that I have a problem? If you are convinced, then we will go for a doctor. Otherwise, you will not go for a doctor. So this is, you have to contemplate. So this Sunday is to give you introduction. Then when the next Sunday, we have to contemplate ourselves. Whatever we have heard here, how much it is true. Am I really convinced or not? If you don't contemplate, this will become superficial. It will not become any realization. Till the time I don't understand I have a problem, I don't require God. As simple as that. Hare Krishna. So if there is any mistake, anything I have made, please forgive me for all those mistakes. Just like you forgive your maid servant, when anything good is only because of the Guru, Shastra and Sadhu. So next class, we will be seeing what is the authority. Now I have seen whom do I approach. We have seen the process. The chanting of the holy names is the process defined in the scriptures. And I have to trust God. Who is saying it? The scriptures are saying it. Then why should I believe in the scriptures? Is scriptures made by some ordinary people? Is the scriptures manipulated? That all everything we see in the next session. So kindly please come next session. Let us come early so that we do the rounds properly and we have certain times for discussion as well. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.